It's probably
It
not.
can't actually mean
No,
that.
no, because they had like a visual up while they were saying it.
Just to make absolutely clear. Just to make absolutely
So-
clear. Just to
Yeah.
make absolutely
So-
clear. Just to
Yeah.
make absolutely. And if there's enough explosives, you could technically sink like a continental plate.
I think with enough explosives, you can basically achieve
Think
anything.
anything.
Right.
Or someone simulated that on YouTube, like sinking the European plate.
Will you join her? There you go.
I'm coming.
This is what
We're
we
only
got.
both going to
wrecked on.
regret it anyway when we remember what we're in for.
I know what we're in for. It's the gold ants under the ground. Or we get ambushed and then get ambushed again. And unfortunately, the second ambush is determined by when Sarge is ready. So I can prep for it all I want, but I'm still going to be screwed.
I've memorized the route. Follow me.
Yes, sir!
Let's clear the way with flame jets. Cover me.
So if Russia are going to sink us, does that mean they're all in on continuing expanding this thing, or is this just
Oh, I think they're
blowing the
all
horn?
in. They're absolutely all in on this. I don't think so. They're absolutely all in.
No, and like once they're done with Ukraine, you're all getting it.
I think it's because we're giving them support, isn't it? It's like if the support
Yeah,
stops, it'll stop. But
I think they're just trying to like
Secure the area.
strong arm countries not support Ukraine. But absolutely will not happen. So,
You're screwed if you fall down.
but it'll be interesting to see what happens when they finally
The
lose
monster army is right down below.
Ukraine. What they will do
Watch
there.
your steps.
Because I think that's the moment of truth, isn't it?
Our mission is to secure
So what
this
are you
key for the
anticipating the end
reinforcements.
point being
We
now?
need to wipe out the
It's like they
monsters
take a bit of
moving
territory in
forward.
the east and leave it at that.
I'll
I
lead.
think they'll get pushed back to the border, to be honest.
I think it is like unless they like do full mobilization,
This is Carrier. The vehicle's on the go.
Watch out.
you might see it.
One slip and you're done for. Watch out.
Hi, Winry.
I'll leave the left to you. Leave it to me.
Red Alert was right all along.
Matt.
Whoops! So we just restart at this point.
That just shotgunned me in the back so hard that I'm now way down the cliff. He's fighting up there. I'm down here.
Yeah, you might as well restart.
God damn it, that. Can't believe you just
I
did
don't
me like
think
that.
that's ever happened, but I don't think I've ever done it to you. I've been airstriked plenty of times.
Yeah, because you stand in the red zones. It's your own fault.
Yeah, but when you turn half the map red, it's pretty hard to avoid.
Winry just said it was a beautiful punt.
Yeah, it was like Gears of War when you shoot into someone, nothing happens until they die, then they just go weightless and go flying across the map.
I've memorized the route. Follow me.
Yeah, it's got some kick, this thing.
Should be banned from using it.
Let's
like a
clear
war
the way
crime
with
shotgun.
flame jets. Cover me.
Is it what?
Leave it to me.
It's still called
Start
the governor.
fighting.
No, I haven't got a governor yet. This one's called a slaughter. There's like an upgrade system in this though, so like even the ones which on paper might be the best, they're not actually. There's time got a few upgrades in them. Like I've got a governor equivalent one, but it's a bit rubbish.
I can't see the bottom. You're screwed if you fall down.
Has there been any talk or rumours of the new one? What the changes might be? It was literally the only thing I want is a point system instead of random upgrades.
That doesn't seem to be a thing. It's released on console in Japan on
Still too far.
the 25th of August. PC release will probably be half a year after that.
Moving forward.
So they're making another one.
Yeah, of course they are. It's an amazing game.
I'm not saying they have. I thought they basically
One slip and you're
I
done.
don't think there
I
was
can't remember the numbers exactly, but there's two of them, which I find it hard to tell the difference between them.
4.1 and 2025.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And your body's gone sailing down.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if there were 2 decimal points in the same integer, then I'd be like, well, doesn't surprise you that they're not that different.
Hi, Dr. Moreau. No, the one which is the same is 2025 and 4.1.
Yeah, so the 361 and then 4.1.
It was 20.
No, I thought the 360 one didn't have classes, and then all the newer ones had classes.
You're thinking of 2017? There was also 2025 on 360 as well.
That was not 2017, it was set in 2017.
And that felt like wild.
Clear the way with flame jets.
Yeah, it was EDF 2017 was the first one.
I didn't realise. But yeah, there's one of them that like recycles pretty much all of the levels from the previous game, and yeah, it's hard to tell which is which.
That's 4.1 and 2025.
Secure the area.
Basically on this one, but in adding dismemberment, they perfected it. I don't really know what they can do to make it any better now.
They're adding more missions.
Better. It would be better or
No,
worse
it's got too many missions, I think. Maybe a few
if
less.
they tried to improve dialogue. Do you think that would?
That would be worse.
That would be
They got,
worse.
like what's he called? The guy who does like voice acts everything.
Ready for battle.
C-Plum.
Positive enemy reaction. Our mission
No,
is
what's
to secure this cave
it'll
for
come
the
to me in a
reinforcements.
second.
It's 100% Steve Plum voice acts
While
everything.
moving forward.
More-
The American one who did Bioshock and stuff, and Last of Us.
This is Carrier. Arrived on scene.
Isn't it more just a script rather than a?
It's a combination of terrible script and people who clearly have never done voice acting of any sort. But I think that's what makes it so good.
Yes, I think.
They often
it
say like the devs were working away and said, right, who knows anyone who can speak English, and then get them in tomorrow.
Hopefully, it would. I think it would make it worse.
Confirmed.
We were hoping that we could find a way to sign up to be a voice actor for the new one.
They definitely just get
Send your clips over Skype.
Be careful on the right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But it's very strange to like figure out what they were doing and thinking. It was like they clearly can't act, but they're really, really hamming it up and trying. But I don't know if that's intentional, just to make it as ridiculous as
It's
possible.
got to be intentional. Look at it. It's not the sort of game that you can not be.
Some of it's like quite dark and heavy towards the end, and then it's absolute nonsense in the lead up.
There's a thing called, what's it called?
Confirm the enemy position.
In
All ready to fire. Got it.
what is it called? It's in Japanese wrestling.
Shoot 'em once
It's
they draw
the,
closer.
a phrase that means never breaking character, and this game has that entirely in spades. It's like this game is played completely straight, like everything is a completely serious moment, but it 100% is not. It begins with S.
Do you think they know? Do you think they know it's?
There's the enemy.
It's been so that the tone, although it's all over the place, has been pretty consistently all over the place.
Come on. Prepare to shoot.
It's too consistent
Body shot.
to be an accident.
Yes.
Shoot 'em once they
Okay,
draw
I
closer.
see now.
Someone in chat has just said it's a homage to B movies in like B-movie monster movies, like Godzilla, the original ones with the rubber suits.
I actually keep meaning to try and find some of them, the original like man in a suit one.
What the? An actual suit or watch a film? Sorry. What?
The man in the suit Godzilla movies. Like we've seen the big bombastic Hollywood ones. Oh, I'm stuck.
I've taken it off, yeah.
Don't stun him like that.
I needed to stun him because he was killing the men.
He wasn't he was stun locked with the bullet hose.
Well, he wasn't.
Can't
'cause he went
attack when I'm
shooting
doing
him.
that.
We're being attacked. Can you get up? Watch this. Seems the nest is going deep.
Because if they're anything like this, then I'd maybe into it. Oops, maybe just blown away one of our men.
I'm unsurprised with that gun. Oh, I cannot shoot his face today. My aim, I'd normally feel is a bit better than this, but it's just really not today. I need to get back outdoors and use my actual power.
Yeah, die. Another thing that adds to the dialogue being so good is the way it just seems to be randomly rolled. It's
Okay,
just a-
apparently The Japanese version with Japanese actual voices is incredibly serious and dark. It's just the
Right,
English
okay.
dub is silly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Please
okay,
leave it to
okay.
me next time.
Right, yeah, okay.
I kind of want to see the original dub.
Well,
Dialogue system just be like, there's a big pool of
Remember what I told you
question,
yesterday.
happy, sad, relief answers, and they'll just throw out one random line, and then the other guy will reply with another randomly selected line. So you get some really, really bizarre mixes come out of it.
I'm counting on you, partner.
sounds good.
Or like a guy going, I can't die, and then the next one says, that's the rumor. Something like that.
I do have some really
That
silly.
can't possibly be true. This
okay.
one we've got to wait, isn't it?
Ready for
Yeah,
battle.
until Sarge is up, we're stuck.
We're gonna have to kill these spiders first.
I'm going to end up falling in. It's just a few ants. It still has the random weapon drops though, so you're 100% achievement for the guns.
Let's start
Still
the fight
stands.
soon.
This one doesn't have a
Crazy
gun
sweat.
achievement, I don't think.
No, it still has the random drops though, so you can't get everything other ones you want. Just playing endless repeats of the same levels.
I mean, that's what we had to do for 2017 as well, so.
Yep, never fixed that, so I guess it wasn't broken. Oh god, where did he come from?
Yeah, until Sarge gets up, we can't really progress because there's going to be an ambush behind us in a bit. I kind of need to wait for the ambush to happen before we push on any further.
I just keep getting jumped by random ants, chunking half my health.
I can fight. You can trust me.
Standard difficulty increments of just make enemies do more damage and have more health. And move faster.
Ah, no! Oh dear.
You've fallen in.
Yeah.
Well, you got time to get up. Can't you request another vehicle?
No, not until we kill more stuff. Hopefully they don't spawn before I get up there, because otherwise we're dead.
I would have thought, if you were watching this as well, it looks exactly the same as the 2017 that you remember.
It's a bit better
Cave
graphics.
level spiders, ants.
What I've watched of it, you know, it's generally just it's unclear which game you're playing. You know,
That's what I mean.
although I felt that the one I watched where there was a waifu flying through the air with wings was a little different to the one I remember. I don't
That's this
know
one.
what one that was.
Did the first one have the Godzilla monsters?
Yes. Only one type of them though.
Oh,
it
Sarge
was
is moving
Godzilla.
again.
Yeah, there was Godzilla, and then there was Godzilla that was Mecha Godzilla.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember. Had no arms and just giant lasers instead.
Yeah, giant laser cannons.
I don't remember that.
I've played Iron Rain Doctor, but Tipper has not. I couldn't convince Kid Parkinson to play this, so.
You know, because
Anyone wants to join in, give some more troops. Come on.
my name is Kid Parkinson, people assume I'm actually like a kid, which is now getting a bit like lechy. So I think I need to change it a
I
little.
wanted to be an explorer. Now my
but-
dream has come true.
So
You
on Call of
sleep
Duty, people like
get
give me
lost.
abuse like I'm 12 years old. Like, I'm like, don't just.
Oh,
Don't.
you've jumped the gun. They're not here.
The
yet.
flamethrower lasts for ages.
I was like, I was playing Call of Duty 1 while you were still twinkling your daddy's eye. Listen at you.
The enemy is
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
Ready to shoot.
estimate the distance.
I was storming Omar
This
Beach
carrier no
2 years
reports a
ago.
new vehicle.
Ow, ow.
It's almost my turn.
What would you possibly change it to after having the same one for so long? I don't know what I'd make my name anymore.
Watch out for enemies sneaking to the back.
Oh my god, we won and stayed on top of that corner.
There's a lot of things still coming.
Yeah, that's the bulk of it.
Yeah, but there's probably more golds.
Yeah, that was it. Solid win.
What about Dad Parkinson? I think that
Just have to evolve with you over time.
You
Old
are-
Man
That would
Parkinson.
work.
I think that's like 50 plus though, that.
Yeah, that's coming, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
not.
eventually.
That's not in the.
It's not so
totally-
like impossible to imagine as it once was.
That's like playing EDF 2017. That's like that kind of.
Keep going.
Oh dear.
Can't believe we won. Even though
We've
that's
got
only
another
the...
ambush soon. We need to like.
Yeah, we've got to figure out how we actually beat this one though and where to set up for it.
We probably need to use this same tunnel again, but just set up the other side.
It's miles away and it's split in two, isn't it? The next one, that's the trouble.
Yeah.
God damn, those laser pointers are really sick.
I'll fight with you, Captain.
Oh, there was a gold left
It's
over
health
there.
here.
Alpha exterminated.
It's hard to just kill a gold.
Someone did.
Wow. Yeah, I've played Iron
Oh,
Rain.
that's another another edition of the newer games over the old ones.
I hate Darth
They have
Vader
like
places.
special versions of the standard bugs where they make them a funny colour and then just add a 0 to all of their stats.
Not all their stats.
Okay, 2 zeros to some of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like the the silver king spider.
Sensors sounding off the alarm.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Monsters.
I'm not ready. Oh dear.
Right, run, back up the hill. I'm retreating. Distance is the only way to survive this one. Hope the men slow them down.
I'm counting on you, partner.
God, why are they all still so close? They're all over me. Oh, fell in. Damn it. Gold one just bullseyed me in the air.
We need rescue.
Oh god, I'm down. Soon to be down. Yep, down.
Still
God,
as hard. Is it still as hard as they used to be?
This one is hard.
yeah.
It's like it's got the difficulty mountain range. It's like you get over a peak of difficulty, and then it's all downhill, and then there's another peak in the distance. In fact, I think I want to change mission. 'Cause-
I'd say it was more like erratic. There's like a city skyline, just vertical peaks and dips. Plateaus.
you have a nice flat section of a balcony, and then it goes vertically upwards for a wall. Then there's a
Vertical for
rooftop.
57 stories and a small rooftop. Straight back down.
Right, let's. Oh, not the birth one. That's so hard.
I think we
that's
may have
down
to
there,
pick
Chris.
and choose on some of these.
I wonder if I can get flamethrowers in his mouth again. I'm gonna try it, because why not?
Is this just one of those ones where you can't win? You've just got to waste time.
You got to you got
Basically.
to outlast him, basically.
Great. Does it even matter how much damage you do?
Yes, the damage is what pushes him through phases. Right, I'm gonna try and get a flamethrower in this guy's mouth.
That do lots of damage.
It does a fair bit of damage, yeah. By the way, this is an open lobby, Dr. Moreau, so if you do feel like playing, feel free to hop in. We kind of just leave it open for anyone to join who wants to.
You play.
Yeah, eventually
Or
I'll
she.
just buy the game for Kid Parkinson, install it on his computer, and then he can just play and not have any judgment.
I don't think so.
This isn't like a pick up and occasionally play. It's just too long to get anywhere through it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm up for grinding ever again.
You have to grind.
But I don't know, your first 5 or so playthroughs are pretty easy, but after that.
We have very different views on the word grind.
I played World of Warcraft, so I know a grind when I see a grind.
Exactly. So by that logic, doesn't that water down what you think a grind is? Do you see what I mean?
I wasn't arguing with your points. I was explaining my point. I was
Reinforcing it.
justifying myself. No, this isn't a grind. I played grindy games, and this isn't that
Exactly
grindy.
You really get into it after the first couple of thousand hours.
Well, there's different parts of it, like the grinding, like to get your armor up. That's just so that is utterly pointless. I would not do that. We're kind of like chipping away at levels and completion doing it this way, but to actually be able to finish this, you probably just have to grind for days on end to get your armor high enough.
Is that all it is? Just the armor?
It would help a little bit,
Accompany
but
the EMC.
not the solution. I don't think, since everything instead of dying in one, you die in two.
Shooting range of EMC. Moving in.
Yes, sir. It's just
She's
I
in-
know
Urgent is
in
confirmed.
the original game, one of the big challenges was that it got a bit choppy in the later levels. They fixed that.
The frame rate's a lot better on this
It's
one.
some of the maybe we should show Luke one of the levels where it gets really wild with like the giant mechs and multiple Godzillas and millions of enemies and stuff, and it's still
EMC is short range.
copes
fair-
fairly well. But maybe it doesn't on
Before it's
console.
too late.
You want me to go and do one of those high level missions? I mean, we'll die straight away, but you can at least see it, I guess.
I have someone.
Don't
I don't know if we get
attack
far
before
enough
close
to get spectacular, but we can have a go.
So that's the mysterious
What?
monster?
It's random voice
It's
with I've
huge.
got some juicy steak. No, I should have brought the F for it.
We're
You
about
never
to
bring it up,
relaunch
right?
airstrike.
No, but it's so rarely useful, but this is one where it probably is.
We'll kill it during the next round of attack. Each EMC costs $100 million to build, and they're useless?
Each EMC costs $100 million to build.
Remember that time when I ordered one and literally all it did was save you from one
Finish
hit?
urgent
Yeah,
with
it-
airstrikes.
I appreciated it.
EMC, stand by
You saved
just
me
in
from one
case.
hit.
$100 million well
All
spent.
vehicles halt!
Are we meant to have attacked by now?
No, we're waiting for an airstrike. You can't damage him until the
I'm
airstrike.
lucky, so I won't die here.
Oh, the tank
Launch
stopped.
airstrikes.
1, 2, 3, 4,
like the
5,
army?
6, 7, 8. We have $800 million worth of tank right here on the field.
Yes.
What a broad bombing strike on a fairly small target.
Well, they didn't pick the right air raider to launch the bombing run, did they? If they'd left it to me, things would be different.
Urgent is back up again.
I don't think it's bleeding yet.
It survived the airstrike!
That's got flamethrowers in its mouth.
It wasn't
GG.
immobilized either! It was just taking a goddamn nap!
It's slightly wonky flame breath
Coming towards
when it
us!
runs.
It's really mad!
Attack with EMC now. EMC ready to fire. 120mm cannon fire.
He's still not sold.
Lock on target. Increase power output. 202 to ground units. Please designate attack targets.
Attack the bomb!
How do
Not
you?
sure we're actually doing anything.
Fire.
We are. We got a lot of health to work with.
No, but now it's bleeding.
Enemy is full.
Half the city's purple. It's doing
Protect the
stuff.
EMC.
I'll make some adjustments.
DE-202.
This is an absolute bullshit grind. This one, as it has about 18 billion health, and you've basically just got to wait it out.
DE-202 to air raiders. I'll wait for instruction up here.
While that's true, Winry, they probably don't actually field all of those tanks at one go.
Target confirmed.
Someone questioning the strategy.
No, they're questioning $800 million worth of tank on the field.
I thought you were talking about Russia.
Awesome. Winry in
Didn't
the
even
chat
spend that much
said
on theirs.
DE-202 to ground units.
$800 million of tank is less than 1% of the US Army.
DE-202. Target confirmed.
They're almost in range!
120mm cannon fire.
Is the volume too high on this game, maybe?
I stumbled into a very dark subreddit today. People are getting very impressed with what Ukraine's brought to the table with like real-world combat footage, since everything's in like 4K HD.
Yes,
People
although
sticking cameras on drones and having them drop grenades on.
that is
Skis.
incredibly cool. I do think that I'm surprised if they I don't know how to describe this, but like someone's just set a drone up to watch like a massive bit of combat and just film it for like an hour, wait for it all to play out. Maybe it's not as intense as you kind of think.
I don't think like that sort of battle happens much now.
This is Fighter, ready for attack.
Maybe like Desert Storm when they send multiple nations worth of gear out at the same time. I don't think like we're gonna have another burst or anything like that.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
It was Kursk, wasn't it, the big tank battle in the same sort of area?
I think so.
Yeah.
This is Fighter, ready for attack. Strike. Target confirmed. Enemy confirmed. What? Give me details. It's a new enemy. That's a mysterious monster.
Oh god, new mysterious.
There's another mysterious monster.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But I saw I saw one of those drones dropping like an RPG round through a roof yesterday.
Yeah.
DE-202 to ground units. Please designate attack targets.
I don't know whether I've got a problem, but I literally nothing when I see like soldiers getting killed. Sorry if this is the game's Twitch's turn.
It probably is, yeah.
202 to ground units. Please designate attack targets.
So yeah, I have like dehumanized the totem now,
DE-202.
which is
Target confirmed.
that's a worry, but I don't know. I'm not worried.
This is DE-202.
I couldn't get to his mouth this time, Matt, so I stuck it in his foot. Oh, it's dead.
The new mysterious monster keeps
Oh,
drawing
there you
near.
go. New one coming from the south.
Time for another one.
DE-202.
It's the big one.
The ground units again.
Oh, not the spiky one.
Yeah. Spiky landmines.
Do you need support? Have you ever wondered why this would happen?
Bet these will be one hit kill.
Granted.
How many equals MC squared to be at?
None.
2, 3.
Oh, some live.
Why'd you call it that?
They're called ECMs.
Infantry.
I love it. I love the name. That's why this called.
One of the ECMs is now stuck in this corpse. For God's sake.
Remember what I told you yesterday?
Well, E equals MC squared, and they look pretty sciencey. They're not very conventional tank design.
This is fighter bomber DE-202. About to enter the air combat area again. Why would two mysterious monsters show up at the same time and place?
As soon as it does its little cluster bomb thing, we go down. Felt that one.
Swap more to the left. I'll figure out something.
Oh no. Yep, one kill. As expected. Yeah, half to bring equals MC squared. We get enough points off the first guy for it.
What's this? I can't believe the captain.
He's like tangled up in there.
He rolled over me.
I'll swap my magazine.
EMC, fire at full power.
Here.
Oh, yeah, because they've only been firing at half power.
EMC, not ECM, so that is even close.
I'm sure it's ECM in the actual
Yes, no.
weapon menu.
Incoming.
Oh, he's don't save me, he's got your number. And I'll just die the second I'm revived.
I'm changing the magazine. Support me. Not close enough. Let's wait for the enemy to get in range. Got it.
I need your firepower.
Have any firepower, small arms against this thing. And all the men are dying now. Who's gonna get more
Dead.
angry?
All the men are dead.
How can that be? Its vital force is stronger than Urginus.
Oh yeah, vital force. I remember this.
Oh god.
Oh, it stopped bleeding.
Strategies to defeat it.
Ah.
I'm sorry, but let's retreat for now.
Oh, thank God.
Your mech's gone rolling away.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, so we just lost 90% of our force again, and that's called
We've
a
got
day.
1, 2.
Job
We got
done,
3
boys.
ECMs. We got $300,000 worth
Yeah,
of
there's not a
tank
single
An enormous
breathing man
amount of
left on the
aliens are
field.
approaching.
This one.
We've never seen this many enemies in this area.
What?
We're coming up with a defense plan right now.
Oh, yes, we did fine then.
We only lost $500 million.
That's what Putin says at the end of every debrief. Only lost 500 million and all of our men. No big deal.
Right, so you want to see a hectic mission then?
Yeah, maybe not an Inferno though.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, like, I don't know whether to believe the Ukrainian reports, you know, of how many men are dying. They're obviously overinflated a little bit, but it sounds like it's kind of just Killbot territory, you know. So you wouldn't have thought that would be very sustainable.
No. But they have got plenty of old gear to fall back on. See, like the storage yards and stuff for all the old tanks.
Yeah, like
It's like acres and acres of sort of post-World War II era stuff.
those like T-64s, they were like made in the 60s. It's like, are they really going to be that good? You know, are they really going to be that useful? But yeah, they'll be snapping the T-34s off the podiums and stuff like that around Moscow. Yeah.
Why is everything outranked?
Because we're on hard, because he said not on hard.
Fine.
This is a busy mission.
See the... Oh, I can't even take E plus MC squared. Yeah, I can.
Oh, it's actually an EMC. Oh, that's right. There's an EMC2, and then there's an
I
EMCX.
I was hoping it was the MC squared, not just the 2. It's not.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like when this game gets busy.
Yeah, it may look somewhat different on consoles. We're probably a bit overpowered.
Oh, we need to be. Look at it. Wait till you see what's on the field.
I need to talk about like your leaving Doom. Well, it's not leaving Doom, is it? It's just like, you know,
Going out on
few
Saturday.
V's.
you know, but I think I need to stop at your place on the way there, if that's all right.
No worries.
Enemy robot incoming!
Oh, I remember this one.
This is the end.
I've thought more that we're going to do the rock and sock
This
and
is our
robots.
last run.
This has gone
I
well.
don't know what you call it.
Initiating battle system.
What, on your night out? Sure, we can but if you really, really want to.
Talk about robot.
Drones incoming!
I'll just dust off the screwball scramble. There. They've actually been trying to sort the house out a bit and found that
To the target site is over. Good luck to the ground units.
Keep your guard
I'll bet that you get your car sorted.
Bombers, commence attack.
No.
It's still not sorted.
When you
What's the problem?
I've been in work for a week.
didn't get the bosses.
I've been getting a lift from neighbour who lives down the road.
This is Phobos, ready to attack.
Good of
The
them.
storm unit is
Yeah,
under
it's been very
attack.
kind, and I'll
We
hopefully
have to
return
do
the
something
favour
about it.
for next week.
I'm sorry. There's no
What's-
one left to save them.
What's the plan?
Oh, and they think the work will be finished on Tuesday.
Oh, that they are doing it.
Yeah, they're working on it. It's not done yet.
This is carrier mobile. We bought a new vehicle.
Did I tell you about the clip the other day that I took me thinking of your situation?
Monsters are approaching the area.
It's like one of these
Converging on our location.
YouTube car channels. Guy buys old fancy car for not a lot of money.
It wants to destroy this
Has it
area.
catastrophically failed immediately. So he takes it into his garage and starts doing like his teardown to establish what's gone wrong. Finds out it's like worst case scenario. So he sort of looking and goes, right, so first thing I'm going to do here is go home, drink heavily, and tomorrow, once I've sobered up sufficiently, I'll come back and see what we're going to do with it. There's like this look of dismay on his face.
I know.
It's like, buy a £100,000 car for $10,000, it's probably going to have problems.
What did he buy?
It was an Alpina BMW 7 Series. Like big limo thing, but really fancy version of it.
Ah, yeah.
And it jumped the motor straight away.
Winged aliens approaching!
Right here, still. So yeah, apart from calling here, what, any thoughts or plan?
It's your plan and thoughts, right?
I don't have a plan. My entire plan now is never.
They don't have thoughts.
That's becoming borderline.
We have to get to the bottom of this.
It's definitely starting. Yeah, not too far afield. Liverpool's probably far enough for me.
Yeah, the first week I've got it half a lot.
This is a wire. We'll head for the combat area again.
Oh, it's Queen Wasp.
And there's bogs or humans or whatever they're called now.
Confirm the enemy position.
This is Brooklyn, New York. Joel from the Resistance speaking. We've lost
Joel
every
from the
fighting man and
Resistance.
woman in the area. There are currently 200 people hiding in secure locations, mostly
this one's
elderly
fairly
and
busy.
children. We're slowly running out of water and food, but this is not a call for rescue. We are committed to fight till the end. We are only common civilians, but we
I have to find a pool
military
table though for old time's sake.
training. We just want to let you know that we will hold
We
our
found one in Liverpool before, haven't we?
Sure. I could see you a second ago. Whichever monster had hold of you would have lost it now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind a quiet busy place.
Yeah, there was that Einstein one, but the tables were a bit shit, I think.
Yeah, not there. Where was it? I had 4 viewers for a while, now I'm back down to 1.
target confirmed.
They're like the quieter levels then, slow-paced tactics and
It's probably because
strategy.
we aren't on Inferno. I put Inferno in the title.
They're like 4D tactics.
Oh, the purple one. Oh, hell, even he shrugged it off.
There it is.
Ridiculous.
Damn it! Number 11 is dropping a teleportation anchor from the sky.
Oh, got him.
It will create a huge blast when it hits the ground.
I've confirmed dropping coordinates.
Don't hesitate. Just pull the trigger. Yes, sir. It's a teleportation anchor. The enemy is here. Those guys are ruthless.
Heading to the air above the target.
Oh, this ship wants us dead at all costs.
All raiders, above the site. Destroy the teleportation anchor. We'll send over another one later.
I don't know if we can incorporate it into this Saturday trip, but Ben, you should definitely try that little Japanese booze thing in Woodside. I've been a couple of times and it's been consistently pretty good.
The food,
Maid
though.
cafe.
Is it a what?
A maid cafe.
No. I don't think we're allowed them over here.
This is Phobos, preparing for the next attack.
Because I was going to say, I'll be able to
We'll head for the combat area again.
A king! Oh my god, there's a king here.
Target confirmed.
Don't drag me into my own bombing run. It's really
Oh,
rude.
the wing divers, something terrible's happening to them.
Container drop.
What difficulty is this on?
Hard.
Ah, okay. Explains why their attacks do
Contact to the
nothing.
target site is over. Good Good luck to the ground units.
Is that not very hard? Is the grand scheme of things hard?
No. It's like the Crisis graphics levels where it starts at high.
Get burned by the fire of hell and
Yeah,
die!
I think that's fair. I don't think anyone could argue with that.
There, I think we may well still end up dead in this one.
I think we're actually nearly done. This is the end, last wave, I think.
This is Carrier.
Yeah, but it's a
Arrived
pretty
on scene.
substantial wave. Think of another game that does that with the difficulty levels where like hard is basically the first one. Well, not that it's the first one, there's many more after it.
Devil May Cry, the first one.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
played
yeah,
that.
it does. It does. You're right. Remember that now.
And if you die too much, it puts you on easy by default. You have to select not easy again.
I'm gonna die. Oh no, Red just saved me.
You mean a bot?
No, red amp.
One of the red ants saved me.
Are they friends or foes?
They're foes.
Foes.
There it is.
Good
But
of
sometimes
them.
they can
It's
pull
a
you
good-
out of damage.
Pinned in place and stun locked by the big boss enemy, and it pulled me to safety. I definitely would have died if it didn't.
Request accepted.
God damn, it's come back from order.
The
Right,
circuit
once
burns
was
out.
enough.
Repair it now.
Pack it in now. Oh, the weapons will be low level, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am so slow.
This was mainly just to show Luke what a normal mission was.
Request accepted.
You viewers weren't impressed. Not
Don't bring it to
4D
me,
chess on
slave.
Inferno.
Request accepted.
And unlock the secret difficulty beyond that.
It's no secret difficulty.
Target confirmed.
Beam.
Other than getting bants on Call of Duty, have you been playing anything else lately? Or is it just
No.
a very, very occasional
Request accepted.
I was playing
multiplayer.
Wargame quite a bit. Which
War
was
game,
kind
air land battle.
Yes, I was playing Air Battle, yeah. I kind of scratching that NATO versus Russia itch that I've been having recently.
I didn't realise that was an itch that people had.
Oh, it is. Some people have it quite bad, given how much they play that game. But yeah,
And some people have it quite bad, judging by how many have gone over there to get stuck in themselves.
Oh, Sergeant and his
oh,
squad
he-
are here.
a lot of Brits died the other day, didn't they, in Mariupol?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from that Ian fella or anyone who's spoke to him in a while. So I'm hoping he hasn't like gone to Mariupol or something.
Yeah, that's the place you don't want to be by the sounds of it.
Yeah, but all the loonies who are going over there probably think that makes it the place to be.
Maybe you're right, yeah.
They had a survivor as well.
Oh, no, Sergeant and his squad revived themselves when he killed the last guy. After being
Oh.
dead for ages, they'll...
Isn't
stood
Kiev
up.
under attack again as well now? So I was going to try and at least go to the western part on the
Kiev's
round.
fine. There's the odd bomb drop in there, but nothing to worry about, really.
Are my Zera guns are max upgraded now?
Angelina Jolie went yesterday, you've got to go.
Yeah, if Angelina Jolie's got it, can't be that
What's
bad.
Angelina Jolie doing to contribute to the effort? Do we even want to know?
No, I think she
Just went there and took some photos.
yeah, signed some autographs. You know, when you have
Wasps.
a photo with two people whose lives are so diametrically opposed to each other, it's unbelievable. She was there signing an autograph for like someone who had escaped Mariupol and was like a refugee, and it was like, you are like completely different like places. You're almost like different species entirely. But
I
yeah.
wonder what they're actually hoping to achieve when they go there.
Yeah, a bit of publicity, isn't it? I'm sure they think that they're
Helping.
helping, but
Like, they're raising morale. I can't believe this mission is still too low level for me to be able to use my biggest gun.
I need another drink.
What do I want? The tracking on these is never going to catch up. Oh yeah, I've basically got a Saturn V rocket I can summon down at any time I want. That's this Tempest missile.
use it.
Oh, it's going to be really pointless, but sure. I have a missile one of these.
So tomorrow's job really is find my Xbox controller.
The hunt for the Xbox pad.
Yeah.
It's a fairly bulky object, at least, and does that not help?
And it's like brilliant white as well, so you couldn't possibly miss it.
Sure, it's not like behind your tower.
No. Well, probably not. I will be looking there, but
Yeah.
I don't. Surely not. That means more
If
worryingly.
you put it on top, it was on your, if you put it on top of your tower and then pushed it off the back.
Yeah, yeah. I guess worryingly, if it's behind the tower, that means Reese has been behind the tower. that is a
more serious issue.
Your computer's still operational, isn't it?
They're coming one after another.
They'll probably be like a 2-month-old like sausage in it or something like that.
Did you put it back on Inferno?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You okay?
Really sure?
Yeah.
Run!
Okay.
Hurry!
Okay, can we see the Saturn V rocket yet?
Leave it to me! Yes!
The creator
You
of this
mangling
weapon must be
civilians
a
with that
genius.
laser.
The civilians don't take friendly fire.
Are they trying to sting us today?
There it is. Saturn V
Get
rocket.
stung by it. There's no
You can
way
see it's
you
gone
can
very
survive.
bright. There it is.
Save me! Ah!
I forgot about that.
I described it and they said, well, use it
New
then.
type of monster.
You can still...
The flying monsters are coming.
Know how like bright it goes when it's incoming.
Darts! Watch out for the darts! This is DE-202. We're flying to cover the ground units again.
The citizens are in danger! Help us! Get moving! We did it!
Is this further ahead than where we were?
It's the
wanna
mission
go back.
before the giant, the giant monster mission we just did. This is the
Monsters
mission
that
before
can fly
that.
with this speed are extremely dangerous. If they get away, they'll cause lots of damage to other areas. You have to exterminate them all. Rendezvous with Ranger 1. Just 120mm cannon, fire!
Many soldiers were killed when these monsters were found in South America. We must be cautious.
DE-202 in the air. Please designate targets.
No, I don't think it was killing them in one. Just stunned
120mm
them.
cannon, fire! This is DE-202. We're flying to cover the ground units again.
Ow! Do some damage now.
Now, they were doing damage all the way through hard.
Launch!
DE-202 to air raiders. I'll wait for
Why is
instruction
it
up
chewed up so often as well? That's very unusual.
Attack them
Ow!
with
Phrase.
Okay.
But it's probably because they couldn't say fucked up for a game that they were trying to release. It's like, what word can we use that implies fucked up without saying it directly?
Ah, well, I got
We're in
fucked
the
up by that.
combat zone. Watch out. Yes, sir.
Sarge is getting chewed up.
120mm cannon, fire!
I'm guessing your Saturn V isn't particularly effective.
Well, it's a single target killing thing rather than a group
This is
killing
Fighter,
thing.
ready for attack.
The blast radius is big, but not that
Stay
big.
alive.
I kind of wasted it on a building as well.
It's never wasted taking down residential.
Rendezvous with Ranger 3.
Yes, sir.
Can they get you inside the parking garage?
Yes, I can.
Show it to them once they're in range.
It's a pleasure, can.
20mm cannon fire.
Oh, there's red boxes.
The armor's broken.
Have you used to be bothered by them now?
Show them
Probably more so.
This is DE-202. We're flying to cover the ground units again.
Hey hole.
Still out of range. Shot.
DE-202 to ground units. Please designate attack targets. Target coordinates confirmed. We'll drop from right above.
Oh my gosh.
This is Fighter. Ready for
Yeah,
attack.
they can hit you through the walls. Of course they can.
There it is.
I've been hit.
These monsters will be called flying aggressors from now on. Exterminate them before it gets out of hand.
Oh, hit in the back with a needle.
DE-202 in the air. Please designate targets.
Look at you.
Rocket, actual rocket made by America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's
fun.
the Lego one I've got. The first moon mission one.
And that is the rocket used in the game.
No, I just the first
It's
time I
one of the
used
names.
yeah, it's just the first time I used it. I was like, that's just a Saturn V rocket.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, it's one of the names, right? Good.
Right, so now I've gone for a cluster of missiles instead. Should hopefully be a bit more effective.
A cluster of Saturn V's.
Can't do
Yeah, what's
that.
the upgraded version of that do? I don't think there
More
are any
damage.
bigger rockets in the inventory.
I've got one that does 320,000 damage on a single hit.
No,
It's
I mean
probably enough
scale.
to. Oh,
Is it any larger?
I don't know.
And if so, what's it based on?
I mean, the one I just launched then had like 8 booster rockets around the base. It's like it was so heavy and slow moving, it needed 8 boosters to move it anywhere.
Anyway, this week on the internet, what does everyone make of Elon? His Twitter debacle. Does anyone even use Twitter anymore?
I haven't really used Twitter for a while.
Request accepted.
My favourite thing was before the purchase had even gone through. Everyone is still going, like, I can finally return to Twitter.
Shoot them down.
It seems to be pretty much the end of days for people who are on Twitter, doesn't it?
DE-202 to ground units. Please designate attack targets.
Are they
Well, I
shooting
mean-
darts at us?
Elon is very much right-wing, so people who are left-wing feel that...
Quite left wing, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it like nobody knows?
No.
Based on the stuff he's said and done, he is not left-wing by any means.
Flying monsters!
Like what?
His ex-wife is in a relationship with a trans person, and then all of a sudden,
With Ranger 1. This is
transphobic comments were his thing of the day.
darts!
Yeah, but I agree with
Watch
that
out
bit
for
of
the
Russian,
darts!
so it's okay. No, I
I
don't
thought it all revolved around free speech. He's like, yeah, say what you want on the internet, and to some people that's like the literal end of the world.
The creator of this weapon must be
Monsters that can fly with this speed are extremely dangerous. If they get away, they'll cause lots of damage to other areas. You have to exterminate them all. DE-202 to air raiders.
I don't think it's quite like techno space Jesus as he's made out to be. but
We must be cautious.
I don't think he's the worst person in the world to have control of a social media network.
This is Fighter, ready for attack.
What is really interesting is that he's like since he
Don't shoot. Too
taken
far.
over Twitter, like
Leave it to me.
120mm cannon fire.
followers and non liberals.
Shoot!
Their followers.
In that they were being suppressed or boosted, you reckon?
Like
This is DE-202. We're flying to cover the ground
Are you
units.
really quiet at the minute, Luke? Sorry.
120mm cannon
right.
fire.
Maybe it's just my game volume's too loud. I've sent it out a smidge.
Twitter muting his volume for Pro Musk.
You played too many video games.
we live in a society.
God forbid someone hold an opinion. I'll be having that.
Stay alert.
Well,
Yes, sir.
Take this.
yeah. So
Attack target
I
confirmed.
think the general consensus is kind of a bit right. wing be a little slightly friendly, but I think that's just because it's going to be freedom of speech will be, which is generally to people with very extremist views, I would say. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So therein lies the dichotomy, in that we want free speech, that's considered a liberal thing, but that is quite an incentive to people with extremist views. You don't want that, so what the fuck do you do?
Well, I mean, if you actually think about what free speech is, it's not freedom to avoid consequences for the shit you say.
Right. Well,
Which is what right-wing think free speech is. It's they can say whatever they want with no consequences.
No one's allowed to...
and no one's allowed to disagree or... Yeah.
I thought you were allowed to disagree. It's just a... Speech is speech. Just say what you want. It doesn't really matter.
I think one of the way I've had it described now is that, like, actually, you know, like, if you just lived in your little village and someone decided that the earth is flat, they'd just be the village idiot. Whereas now they can find a load of people to support that viewpoint and, like, reinforce it and make them believe they're right, and that's wrong. Like,
and then you're wrong for not agreeing with them.
Yeah,
These monsters
really,
will be called flying aggressors from now on.
Social media
Exterminate them before it gets out of hand.
I'm stuck with it now because
Does Reddit count as social media?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Not the worst one though. It's definitely like a bit lefty.
What we are witnessing now is
I mean, if you don't post anything and just browse it, it's basically just an aggregate thing of topics you're interested in, but it's still social media.
I thought being anonymous kind of took away from the social media angle. Because you can say whatever you want before you get banned. There will be no consequences.
I guess so. I think
we have confirmed a group of flying type. A giant organism likely to be queen has also been detected.
You've got. I actually define social media more as a way of influencing, and I think it definitely is used to influence.
Hence it being pretty much a profession now, an influencer.
We have confirmed a subspecies of the flying type among the group. These dreadful monsters possess immense
That's interesting, even if it was wrong. The fact that people thought it was true says a lot on that one.
Oh, the veiny thing.
Yeah. This is an actual news story nowadays, or I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
I honestly think sounds like it's fair enough.
Got absolutely shredded by that last wave.
Yeah, that last wave was a big one.
Have you found your pad yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of being shredded, be able to play some relaxing human fall flat.
Just whistle and Bobby will trot in carrying it for you.
I'll be eating it.
You train Bobby to...
They're good test, they're good and sturdy 360 pads.
I know, yeah.
Could you train Bobby to get a treat every time she brings you the pad?
I reckon Reese put it in the bin and I've binned it.
Oh dear.
I reckon so, yeah. Oh.
How much are they now in the days of inflation? So I noticed this today. Every time I go do my shopping there, cost of everything is going like noticeably up and up, apart from beer, which is still cheap
exactly the same.
Yeah.
It went up a while
relief in
ago.
one way, but also a warning sign of its own, I think.
Yeah, apart from when they had that beer tax originally, beer prices have pretty much stayed exactly the same.
I went to Wetherspoons the other day. 2.5 pints were £5. Then I went to that Woodside place. It was £5 for one.
Just the Japanese place you just told me to try.
Yeah.
What's the beer like in the main bar?
In Japan?
Yeah.
It was It didn't come with
beer
beer.
in them.
Could you get beer in there?
You probably can, but because it was my first time, I had to go for a set menu, and it came with a cocktail instead. A really mediocre fruity cocktail.
Oh, was it a non-alcoholic one?
It might have been. Like, I went out for drinks afterwards, so I don't remember particularly.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
Oh, good hit. Limbs everywhere on that one.
Begins now. All units, attack. Let them get a taste of the Requiem Cannon! If they break through, the city will go down in flames!
Yes, Japanese beer is nice. I do enjoy it.
Yeah, what is their beer of choice?
Ichiban.
Ichiban, there was Kingfisher, wasn't there? And that Asahi one we got absolutely gazeboed on the other day. It's not good for hangovers.
I actually don't get hangovers with Asahi.
This is Carrier Noble. We've brought a new vehicle.
It was probably all the IPAs we were drinking in the brewery that gave us the hangover.
Oh no, I mean Thursday this week, but yeah, it was definitely rough after the brewery as well.
Hang in there until the new weapon arrives.
Yeah, I don't really get hangovers from Asahi.
Titans are upgradable. Infantry, you can just stay behind
Oh,
us.
so they just roasted Sarge with the lasagna.
For God's sake. Stop helping the enemy.
Infantry,
Jesus
use the heavy tanks as
Christ,
cover.
save something.
Titans are mobile fortresses that can defend us from the strongest
The
enemies.
enemy. What up from?
That's me drunk.
This is Scout.
And Zoidberg's the combat medic.
Yeah, it's like the MASH parody.
Jesus Christ, Doc, save something.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's when they're doing the parody of MASH.
Only a flat and open plain can maximize the railgun's full capacity. They're doomed the moment they were lured here.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Grim
again.
Reaper has been sent to the combat area. Should arrive momentarily.
What? Aren't they the best of the best? The Grim Reapers? Are they really coming?
Oh, stop standing in front of me, you
Who are they?
clowns.
The name says it all. In the last battle, they destroyed 3 powered exoskeletons with the infantry only.
They defeated powered exoskeletons with just infantry?
Certainly got my money's worth out of kills there, but...
The Black Fencers are coming?
Oh, you got aliens dropping in. This might be the first one with actual aliens. No, there's some more
I don't
frogs.
Plane battle.
Aliens flank to the left and right.
How deep are you? Can I actually get you?
Play tricks.
I'm just past that right wave of frogs. If you sprinted in, you'd
This
get
is
me.
Grim Reaper. Targets confirmed. Good. Let the show begin.
Never mind, pull back. There's more artillery guys just turned up.
Elite fencer unit has arrived. Infantry unit. Join forces with
I'm
them at
fast
once.
now again though, so I can probably get you.
They're coming from the left and right.
I got you. There's health everywhere.
Oh, the elite fencers are killing those aliens.
Monsters approaching. Prepare to engage.
Shoot!
Confirmed target. Entering the combat area.
This is the trump card of humankind.
Oh my god, there's a lot over there. Oh, I hope the fences went in that one.
They weren't,
This
they were further
is
forwards.
Phobos, ready to attack again.
Stay there. I'm feeding up bullets. Yes, sir.
They might be in this one.
Target
I
confirmed.
actually forgot to start my Simpsons timer today, but I think Futurama probably counts as well.
The Simpsons timer.
How far we go into a Discord call before Simpsons comes up? Futurama's close enough to count.
Phenomenal. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Futurama the other day. How
Drones
the first
confirmed.
episode came out in what, like 2000, and it was like
Is it that long? I'd be scared to look up how long ago it was.
I kind of thought it was 2006, the first one.
No,
No,
it
it'll be
was-
before that.
I seem to remember it coming out near enough the millennium because that was.
Oh, because it was the whole thing about 2000. And
Yeah,
It jumped to 3,000.
yeah,
yeah.
maybe it
He fell
was.
asleep on
5,000 aliens have been
the
dropped
New Year,
down.
didn't he?
Yeah, on the Millennium.
5,000?
It appears to be the main force of
pretty
the
sure it's
Earth
around
Airborne
about then.
operation.
I seem to remember having watched.
Are they trying to finish us
So there were
off?
what, 4 seasons?
The aliens are
Was those
approaching
funny
the
like
station.
movie, well not quite movies they did as well, which I never actually watched.
No.
But I remember for like the era of Play.com, one of the first like big online media sellers. Season 1 and 2 were always really cheap to buy, and then 3 and 4 were really expensive. I just rolled into the rest of the enemy force and annihilated. So never actually bought the others. I think I've still got 1 and 2 boxed somewhere.
I think before I even met you guys, I watched all the Photo right. Like we were able to bond over that, without the need to let him watch it.
It's the enemy artillery unit!
How is there still more?
Drones detected on the radar. They're approaching the combat area.
Drones incoming!
Can't tell him off Prog's alive.
I wish there was like a convenient way of rewatching them. That's one I probably would. Futurama. Simpsons is too long. Futurama is short enough to do again.
It's what, 4 seasons?
Yeah.
And every episode's really good. Whereas The Simpsons is like
Well,
Although
I
a couple
didn't
of-
realise why, but season 9, I think, was the last episode of The Simpsons before they fired all their writers.
Oh, did they do that?
Yeah, that's why there's such a noticeable dip in quality.
Oh, that's so cute. That rolled over to die next to me.
Died in each
Like
other's legs.
straddling my gun in a peculiar way. I think that one's winnable.
Yeah, that was winnable. I pushed too far forwards. I was trying to get some
Futurama, like, they were
objectives.
all good apart from there was an occasional absolute banger in them, like the one with his dog, or Pharaoh Bender and ones like that.
Artillery unit will commence attack now.
No need for that episode at all.
Attack!
Find Rick and Morty a bit like that though. Have you carried on with any of the new ones?
I nearly watched them all.
Have you seen the sperm one?
Infantry units
Yes.
without shields, stay behind
That was one of the
Titans.
strangest things I've ever seen.
Starting air
Yeah,
raid.
there are. Yeah.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
What happened to the sperm
All
episode?
units, attack!
Beth has a machine for milking horses basically in her office.
Yeah.
Rick wants to use the sperm for something.
Yeah.
Morty ends up getting a go of it. That's the whole thing of like trying to tell him that he shouldn't use it. Won't say why. And then it ends up having catastrophic consequences that it's got human DNA in it.
Yeah, that was a strange.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
It's suicide to fight in such an open space! There's nowhere to hide! We'll get rid of them with bullets!
The decoy episode is the best episode ever.
Hang in there until the new
That's
weapon
my
arrives.
favourite ever episode.
The which one, sorry?
Decoys.
Oh, yeah.
You can just stay behind us.
I really liked the one that was a couple of seasons ago, the Rick of the Avengers.
Ah,
I think that was my favourite one.
There are countless monsters! We can turn the tide once the railguns arrive. Hold on!
Because the decoy one had a load of stuff in it that was like absolutely blew me away. Like that. What was it called? An Asimov? What's it called?
Asimov Cascade.
Yeah. I was like, oh, someone
Only a
actually
flat and
thought of
open
this
plane
before.
can maximize the railgun's full capacity.
I'm over at the back on your right.
That's where that meme comes from though about the insufferable fanboys saying about how smart you've got to be to actually understand it.
Yeah. When we just mentioned the
Grim
giant
Reaper has been
space
sent to the
incest
combat
baby.
area.
Yeah, that's the
Should
one from the
arrive
sperm
momentarily.
episode.
What? Our Aren't they the best of the best?
Area.
Sounds good. Swap the cartridge. Keep going.
The Grim Reapers? Are they really coming?
Who are they?
The decoys one is one of those episodes where, like, most shows in I've got a 20-30 minutes episode, the gags are fairly like evenly spaced, but that one is just like relentless pace of just crazy things going on and laughing and stuff. Not a breather in the whole thing.
I don't really remember it very well. Just like a, yeah. I need to watch it again. Really. So good.
Aliens flank to the left and right! Damn those aliens! Always trying to play tricks!
Yeah, because flanking is definitely a trick and not just standard military tactic. Those damn aliens trying to trick us with their flanking maneuvers.
What is this alien species like?
Elite
Like
fencer unit has
British
arrived.
fighting.
No, our intel can't tell the difference between humans and frogs.
Yeah, these are humanoid aliens that look exactly like humans.
I don't pay much attention to what they're saying on the radio.
They're coming from the left and right!
Maximize sensor output. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Monsters approaching. Prepare to engage.
Heading to the air above the target.
Who got the be a lot?
There it is.
Oh, there are red ones this time.
Target coordinates confirmed. We'll drop from right above.
There were red ones before.
System repair
They're like
complete.
almost all red ones.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
The acid vat was another one I very much enjoyed of the new season as well.
Yeah. No, that wasn't this season, was it?
I'm not sure. Netflix does it in a weird way. Doesn't release them whole.
Netflix has 2 seasons. One season split up into 2. It's like 4 and 5 are actually both just season 4. It's just in the UK we got half of season 4 first, they got the other half later.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah.
Definitely calling it the incest space baby will make a return
5,000
at some
aliens
point.
have been dropped down.
5,000?
It appears to be the main force of the Earth airborne operation.
Bastards. Are they trying to finish us off?
The aliens are approaching Beijing.
Taste, Air Raider. System reboot. Launch ready.
How's things on the left flank? Oh, never mind, I'm dead. I shouldn't have asked, I was killed.
Like momentarily not pay 100%.
Yeah. There's not even that much left. There's a frog with no arms and a few drones.
Artillery unit!
Besides that new wave coming in.
Are the wings all good?
Yeah.
Drones detected on the radar. They're approaching the combat area.
Drones incoming.
How did you get the baby unit back before I got them?
Why aren't the railguns here yet?
We were a minute ago, Winry,
Heading to the air above the target.
Like acres and acres of health and drops. Oh no, I'm not seeing it. Baby units on the ropes, not going to last much longer.
This is Carrier. We'll head for the combat area again.
Are you sure this is on Inferno?
Yes. 100% this is on Inferno.
Are they going to regret saying that?
Congrats. Now you know the top secret
Oh,
of
yeah.
EDF.
They just hadn't been shot for a little while. Thought they were dying too easy.
Request accepted.
I'm down quite near you.
I'm about to be. I have like 100 health. The spider's right on me.
Oh! Artillery in the back. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use all my fancy toys if we went on Inferno.
If you're on the hardest difficulty.
They limit what you can use based on the weapon level. It's like this mission on Inferno, it can use stuff up to level 79.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
I still haven't got anything worth using beyond level 50. No, 60 even. Because all your lower ones get the randomly assigned upgrades first. Your later level stuff often isn't better anyway.
Plus, we've had no one joining. They must only want to do higher number levels.
Yeah.
Maybe if they aren't doing like mission 70 plus, it's not worth it for weapon drops.
I think I'm going to go and watch Decoys again after this.
So, do you normally get other people playing with you?
Yeah, often.
I thought.
Oh, I got a slideshow then. Is that just me?
That was just you, yeah.
Artillery unit will commence attack now.
No one played this game.
That's not so bad, right?
Yeah, I guess it's been out for a while. We were still getting people joining fairly frequently.
It's too far to distribute.
There's still a relatively, I say relatively active Discord for this game.
Is there?
Yeah.
What did he say? Banned for not liking?
Yeah, Insect Armageddon.
You were banned?
No, I haven't been. One of the
It's one of
rules
the
is
rules.
if you don't like Insect Armageddon, you get instantly banned.
And I really don't like Insect Armageddon.
The creator of this weapon
I
must
want
be a
it.
genius.
I think it's like tongue-in-cheek saying it.
I remember being, because I played the shit out of the first one, I was so excited when I bought that. And then it was just like a completely different game. I just wanted more of the same, like this, basically.
So what was wrong with Insect Armageddon?
American dev.
Yeah, different developer. I think they took the concept and made a completely different game with it.
This is fighter bomber DE-202, about to enter the air combat area again.
Target confirmed.
This is Carrier. We'll head for the combat area again.
What did they do with it?
It's suicide divided
I didn't play
I
it.
think I played for about 5 minutes and then gave up. Couldn't tell you much about it.
It has a very different game feel.
Hang in there until the new weapon arrives.
Like, you ever heard the term mouthfeel? It's food.
Titans are impregnable.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard the term.
DE-202 in the
People
air.
totally
Please
use
designate
mouthfeel
targets.
for like, you know, those posh restaurants
Infantry,
and stuff
use
like
the heavy
that.
tanks as cover.
Yeah.
Titans are mobile fortresses that can
It was
defend
like,
us from the strongest enemies.
Like you'll
An hour
have a meet.
quality.
Yeah. What's the mouthfeel? I know it's a bit
This is
weird,
scout.
but
There are countless
But that's what-
monsters.
it sort of sounds like when Ben says what's the game feel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I never got on with all the new skateboarding games, because they've changed something in the physics or the recipe that it felt different to play.
Air raiders, please indicate the coordinates of the vehicle. Only a flat and open plane can maximize the railgun's full capacity. They're doomed
Have we even
to
had the
lock in
railgun
here.
spawning yet?
I think they were whinging that they hadn't turned up before.
Heading to the air above.
Grim Reaper
Does
has
mouthfeel
been
work for
sent to the
drinks?
combat
Was I had
area. Should arrive
a
momentarily.
funny one in the old house when you were living there. I grabbed a carton of what I thought was milk out the fridge. It was apple juice in one of those same kind of cartons.
Oh,
The Grim Reapers?
had I bought
Are
it?
they really coming?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'd buy apple juice.
The name says it all. In the last battle, they
So I had a big
destroyed
old
3
swig of what I thought was
exoskeletons
milk
with
and
the
got apple
infantry
juice
only.
instead, and literally just sprayed it all over the kitchen.
You just drink out the carton.
Get out
Yeah.
of here!
While someone else was living there.
Yeah, my milk. Do we have different milks, maybe? Or maybe I'm just a filthy animal. Anyway, yeah. It was like, no, I don't mind apple juice, but I'm expecting milk and get like sweet apple juice instead, so I thought it was like,
You're lucky I wasn't
Thank
going
you.
through my sperm donation phase.
I can still fight.
yeah, like projectile apple juice in the kitchen. Yeah, right, right.
I'm gonna surprise you.
Always trying to play tricks.
Very different mouthfeel.
This is Grim Reaper. Targets confirmed.
Oh,
Let the
pack it in,
show
pad.
begin.
Don't need this on high level bloody EDF stuff.
So,
Elite
have they
fencer
got
unit has
something
arrived.
right with
Infantry
the
unit.
mechanism
Join
this
forces
game
with them at
uses then?
once.
You know, like,
I think so.
Well, it's rubbish, but it just works.
They're coming from the left
Like
and
a-
right.
If you compared it to any modern AAA game or
Prepare to engage.
current studio, you'd be like, what the hell is this? You make this 10 years ago and just release it again now, which I guess they basically did. But the formula just works.
It's like all those devs complaining about Elden Ring being popular and how they do everything that Elden Ring does, but Elden Ring gets praised for it and they get slated for it.
Did you see the Ubisoft Elden Ring screenshot someone did there?
No?
yes, yeah.
That was their argument, basically.
Drones confirmed!
Drones incoming!
I haven't seen it. What was it?
David House had to find it.
It was like,
Elden Ring as if it was a Far Cry game with like this mini-map markers, quests thing, store pop-ups, microtransactions, the works. Just everything that it doesn't have.
sorry, like, not levels like the game has,
5,000
like
aliens
levels
have
like,
been dropped down.
Chapter 1, Chapter 2.
no, like,
Appears to be the main force of the Earth
Oh,
airborne
that's not
operation.
good.
like you get XP and they give you like levels for your like game account. But
The
then
aliens are
unlocks,
approaching
like,
Beijing.
skins, like, within the game. But then when you describe it like that, it sounds so
Normal.
to the.
I like Metro having nod, basically. I think that's one of the reasons I like that so much.
But it just wouldn't work with the aesthetic, would it, to have anything in Metro?
Yeah. Like turn crosshairs off as well, compulsory.
Do you actually do that in Metro?
Yeah.
I can finally use the Zexa gun.
How do I attach files again? There we go.
You turn the HUD off and everything as well.
Well, it doesn't really have one, does it?
Oh yeah. You look at your. Actually look at your clip, don't you, to get your ammo? Or there's
Yeah.
a little readout on it if it's a fancy gun. That's what I loved about the first game when I first got it, and you got this crappy, like, welded together gun right off the bat, and you had to like look at how many bullets you had in it. I was like, wow, this is different.
Yeah. I suppose Dead Space did it a bit as well, like floating displays on your guns and the health bar spine rather than having stuff all over the screen.
Where are
I
you
would-
pasting this picture?
Should be in Discord, but I don't know if it's openable.
You might haven't pressed enter.
I would absolutely kill for a Dead Space remake.
They've done it, haven't they?
I thought they were doing one, yeah.
I don't know how I actually attach it.
Click the little plus.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, it's coming in 2023. I thought so.
Yeah, they're in it with I think Frostbite, the Battlefield engine.
There's no way it won't have microtransactions. Who's making it? EA? Great.
I'm not actually sure, but probably.
Because the first
On
Dead Space-
property they're not going to get their claws out of.
Dead Space 1 was pre-microtransaction, but I remember Dead Space 3 had microtransactions.
Yeah, it was all
in the game.
microtransactions.
That was one of the first casualties, wasn't it, when they started to get really bad?
And they turned it into Lost Planet. And they turned Lost Planet into Dead Space.
Me and you played Dead Space 3.
We played it through
didn't we?
co-op, yeah. It was good
Too
fun.
bad.
It wasn't
I
really
remember that was-
scary, but it was fun.
No. That was the stage of my life where I was still a bit oblivious to microtransactions, where I saw them in the game. I was just like, why would anyone do that? And just carried on with my day.
All
without
you could
really-
buy was things like crafting material and stuff, wasn't it?
Well, you could buy the stuff you needed to literally have, like, an unbeatable loadout, like, from the back, or right off the bat.
I thought it didn't. You still had to find the weapon
could get-
schematics, or could you buy them as well?
You could buy weapons, if I remember rightly. You could literally like buy a flamethrower right off the bat. Just like, there you go.
Yeah, that rings a bell actually.
I thought it worked that you found schematics for weapons and you just turned your gun into that weapon by attaching different bits to it.
You could buy the nodes that are like finite that let you
Upgrade stuff.
upgrade stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I managed to shave 50 minutes off the speedrun I've done. 50-5-0.
What game?
The Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Reverse of Arcadia. I went from almost 8 hours to just over 7. It's basically what I spent yesterday doing. That was my whole day, was that one run. Are you going to play Tipper, or...?
Oh, okay. I was looking for that thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed Lost Planet 2. I played it briefly. I really liked Lost Planet 1, weirdly.
That was like a release game for the 360.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was, and I enjoyed it, but I don't remember anything that happened after, like, the second mission. I remember playing it, but I don't remember anything that happened in it.
I remember Gears also came out about then, and it was just not as good.
Artillery unit will commence
So
attack
it just
now.
just never really,
Attack!
never really took off that game. Although apparently it was alright.
What was?
Lost Planet.
It was single player as well, and it was the era of multiplayer, wasn't it?
That's true, yeah, multiplayer did come in.
Halo 3, Gears of War.
Infantry units without shields, stay behind the
What other big multiplayer games are there?
Starting air raid.
It was the Golden Age.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
Other than the odd red ring of death. Bricking
Yeah,
your
odd. The odd
300
red ring of
pound
death.
console.
Do you remember a game called Stuntman?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I love Stuntman.
That was such a good game. I can't believe they haven't played it.
When you're driving the sports car through China and have to get through the buildings.
I can't believe they've not tried to like redo it.
It had a sequel.
Concept. Is that like is that a Rockstar game? That sounds like something Rockstar.
Was it a Rockstar game? I don't think it was. But I really liked the fact that after you'd done it, they showed you the stunts happening as though it was a movie.
Hang in there until the new weapon arrives.
Yeah, it was just a really good, extra tiny little thing. It just added so much to the actual game.
I have to have a look if that's on Steam.
I don't think it ever got a PC release.
No.
This is Phobos, ready to attack again.
How are you dead? Why are you in the air?
This is bloody Frog sprinted up and ignored everything to hit me behind the tank instead.
Aliens approaching! This is Scout. There are countless monsters! This is Carrier. Dropping complete. Get on them. We can turn the tide once the railguns arrive. Hold on.
Other than the drifting games, it doesn't really count. I wonder how I just stopped playing racing games. It used to be like all I was into.
Only a flat and open plane can maximize the railgun's full capacity.
Bumpman being that sort of thing. Burnout as well.
Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, I've got it, but never played it.
You ever played Burnout Paradise?
Yeah.
I thought we played it at mine.
Sent to the combat area.
It is good.
A fair bit. I'm sure we played it a fair bit.
What? Aren't they the best?
All we ever played was the crash mode, but
The crashes were
The Grim Reapers? Are they really coming? Who are they?
The name says it all. In the last battle, they destroyed 3 powered exoskeletons with the infantry only.
They defeated
Yeah, I never
powered
played Burnout
exoskeletons with just infantry? Get out of here!
I think it was a PS2 one, which I absolutely smashed. Take down. And all every Need for Speed game basically, just ruin them as well.
Aliens flank to the left and right!
we just both take out the right side first.
Yeah, that was an abused EA property.
what was.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
This This is Grim Reaper. Targets confirmed.
Weren't there some like with really silly names like Need for Speed The Run and
Let the show begin.
Oh yeah, there was. I think Most Wanted was the last good one, and after that they just went completely off the rails. Started remaking them, but not making them the same,
Infantry unit. Join
and just
forces
never got
with
the
them at
magic
once.
back. And like all of the fans just say, just make Need for Speed Underground 2 again, and we'll be happy.
There it
Do it.
is.
Won't do it,
They're coming from the left and
or
right.
haven't done it yet.
Coming this way.
The creator of
Monsters approaching. Prepare to engage.
I've never played a single minute of a Need for Speed game.
This is Phobos. The attack is over.
I suppose it was like it was riding the wave of Fast and the Furious when everyone was into that. If you weren't really into that, it probably wouldn't have been your cup of tea.
Yeah, I guess so.
oh, I got artillery.
Fast and Furious was still
Get on the view.
which it is, of course it is.
Yeah. That's what makes it
If
fun.
it's silly and this is the best thing I've ever seen, I want this as my life. Got into Need for Speed. I think they came out right around the same time. I don't know if it was intentional or just like a huge stroke of luck.
Some sort of Illuminati.
Don't die. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm not in the zone enough for pushing difficulty tonight.
I was thinking about speedrunning Yakuza 0 or Yakuza
Probably
0.
want that. I can't though. It's so long though. I'd like to play it again, but I just couldn't be bothered going through it all again.
It's 4 hours to speedrun.
Really? I suppose you'd skip half the content, not half, almost all of the content.
You do any side missions?
That was like bloody Metal Gear Solid. I absolutely loved the game. Played it right to the end. Got to one bullshit fight at the end, and just gave up on it. On the boat at the end, and I just never finished it.
First one.
No, in Metal Gear Solid, it was the fist fight on top of Metal Gear.
That's actually the last thing in the game.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it, so I just lost my rag and then never finished it.
Was that the first Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. When you're fighting Liquid on top of Metal Gear, and then you
Yeah.
drive away in the Jeep with either Otacon or Meryl, depending on who you saved.
Yeah, absolutely whoops my ass every time.
I never played the first one through because by the time I'd got to the first one, I'd already played the second one, and I was a bit like, "This is unplayable." now the second one's unplayable. So
Yeah. Oh, I love the Metal Gear Solid. The Metal Gear Solid games are almost impossible to get hold of at the minute because Konami is just kind of trying to kill off all of Kojima's games. Have you heard about the stuff that Konami does to former employees?
I'm staying in Discord, but I'm backing up VDF.
Okay.
I can't imagine him leaving has gone down very well.
It's not just him. Anyone who ever leaves Konami, Konami sends a letter of complaint to your new employer because you've dared to hire someone that used to work for them. They try and literally run you into nothingness.
Is this like Japanese work culture gone wrong?
yeah.
kind of thing?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that sounds like the sort of thing that happens all the time in Japan.
But yeah, I was reading a thing about it. Like, an anonymous former Konami employee said that his new manager received a letter of complaint from Konami about the fact that they deigned to employ him. If they catch that you've put their company on your CV, they will send you a cease and desist because they don't want you to use their prestige to sell yourself after you've dared to leave the company.
So fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So they're literally just trying to quietly kill all of Kojima's property.
Well, won't he? Be the kind. He's too big.
He is.
Too big to do that too.
But, like, it's literally... Can't buy any of the Metal Gear Solid games apart from 5 at the minute to play. If you've already owned them on PS3, you can still download them from the Sony store. But you can't buy them new on the Sony store. Number 2, I think, you can't even get at all because of the... It was PS2 and none of the consoles emulate PS2.
I owned PS2, like owned it. Not the PS2, sorry, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, I own one. I've got it on disc copied somewhere. I don't know where it is.
you may have at one time owned it. I'd be amazed if you could find it.
I still own it. It just means I can't find it.
I think I've got number 1 still, but not 2.
Yeah, I don't think I ever bought 2. I didn't buy 3, but I played 3. I think
Saying that though,
rented
there's
it.
one of the doormen in the Swinging Arm was into collecting like desirable PS1 games, and I think I had almost everything on his list, so I may have sold him. There's one in the window of not CEX. There's like a few of these game shops now, and it's some original PlayStation game. And I think it's about 500 quid.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like, I'm sure there's probably some lunatic out there who'll pay it, but they're certainly not in Birkenhead. So it seems a bit wasted to have it in the window there.
If you check your WhatsApp, you'll see I've just found Metal Gear Solid.
Have you got it?
Yeah. Taking a picture of it on my desk.
Absolute I don't believe you moment.
Just find my phone.
Do you still have the manual which tells you how to beat Psycho Mantis?
It's a boxed proper copy. So... Back in my piratey days, though, I had a chipped PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't come with a but Metal Gear Solid didn't come with a manual.
Yes.
So you couldn't actually, like the manual, because it didn't have the manual. It didn't have Meryl's codec.
Right.
So I literally just had to try every single codec thing until I found it.
I thought Psycho Mantis was beatable.
Not Psycho Mantis.
That's the controller one.
Yeah, that's swapping the controller ports.
You get a pity hint on that one if you don't figure it out.
It's the kernel tells you, but to get Meryl's, why do I keep calling him Melina? To get Meryl's codec thing, you could only get it from the book. LSD Dream emulator value $1,300 apparently.
What your game is worth $1,300?
No, Winry in my Twitch chat just said. Oh, so sorry, Winry. I won't be long. I'm trying to work out what I'm going to play single player for this.
Why would anyone live in Kansas? Watching an amazing GIF of an entire town being shredded by a tornado today.
That was a cool GIF, yeah. So that
it happens like every year, though. Why do you bother?
Like, why would anyone live in Kansas? Really?
Right. I'm going to bed, but Ben, that is a hell of a find.
That's how I knew I had it, because I remembered seeing it recently. So I was like, oh, I remember where it was.
Need to put it in a safe or a museum or something.
They said,
I'm trying to think. The guy who was collecting them, it was particular types, like you know, a lot of the old God ones say like is it platinum or something on them, like not them.
Yeah, the
platinum
platinum
be the original.
The resells, aren't they, when they sell 10,000 copies or whatever, 100,000.
Yeah. I can't remember if I had that. I was rooting around in that video game box today, putting the Xbox away. There's a few PS1 games still knocking around.
Right, I'm gonna go. Sure later.
What's this, dude? Let's play some casual Hades. I'd say casual. It's very much not casual. I changed my Twitch thing to say Hades. You still there, Tipper, or have you gone?
Yeah, still there for now.
How do I even play this game?
Mother's not here now, huh?
Am I in trouble for something?
Fight like I'd fight out there. Let's just have a listen.
Cause of Death wolves, apparently. Those spirits. Egon.
The house isn't. You have fulfilled already many prophecies envisioned by my
Be
daughter.
doomed here if Forson's on there.
Though they're just minor prophecies, right?
Oh, he's playing something else.
The fates have perfect knowledge of exactly.
Some more than others.
I could play
Yes.
Doom, I guess. I actually need to do prep before I do the Yakuza 0 speedrun. Because I need to,
Let's have a look at all this.
before you do the speedrun, you actually have to get a save file at chapter 4 and a save file at chapter 8. So you can do the 2 stealth sections.
How does that work?
Apparently, if you do the stealth, but don't quit the game, like if you clear the fights in the stealth section but don't clear the game, don't quit the game, when you start again and play through again, the missions, the fights don't respawn, so you can just keep going.
Yeah.
And that's how you actually get through the stealth sections without costing any time. You just sprint through because you've already cleared them.
It was Castlevania on the PS1 was the super expensive one in the shop here.
Castlevania. That's,
Yeah.
it's cool, I
It
guess.
was like
But
£400 or £500, but I just couldn't believe you'd have it here.
I still have not caught a very rare fish, and I've been trying since the game. Basically, since you first learn to fish, you get this mission to get a very rare fish, and I still have not found one. It's ridiculous.
Oh, hang on, someone has said GPUs are buyable now.
I believe that one, I see it.
Holy shit.
Are they
Can't
actually?
sleep.
Yeah?
Like, actually buyable, or?
Yep. 3080 in stock for 850 quid, which is still disgusting, but at least you can buy them. You still did well though. 3070 is £700.
70 Ti.
Yeah, you got yours at the right time. Yeah,
Actually-
£700 for one of them.
I actually really like the music for this game.
And to turn it off because the voice echoes. There you go in.
Here's the fee. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose.
Castlevania Chronicles is apparently a rare PSX game that was in. It should be less than like £100.
Olympus must be bigger in real
It
life.
was just a Symphony of the Night.
Oh, right. That's like quite common.
Apparently, well, if it's common, then people have got too much money.
Some new decor.
An object intricately carven solely
Just
for
on
the
eBay,
purposes
they're
of
like
recreation,
350 quid
now
for a
resides
cheap one.
within the pleasure-seeking prince's chambers. Although his lack
Isn't
for
there one that
opponent
Yahtzee holds up
limits
as one of the
its
best
appeal.
things ever?
One of his top 5 games, I think, for a while. Oh, the reason that
yourself,
Symphony
old man.
might be quite expensive is that in order to speedrun the game, you need to have certain versions.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing on actual hardware, you need to have the patch 1.01 where all the exploits are available.
I remember seeing the thing is at PS3s, they've still got the Silent Hill teaser on them. Because it timed out after a certain amount of time.
I definitely haven't got that.
No, this was ages ago, and it's like if you connected your machine to the internet after that, it would go.
When you pick the weapon, you got sword, trident, shield, bow, gloves, and a gun.
Through all that, away to the surface.
Poseidon's tridents, okay.
Let's go with this one. What are the limits of your
Yeah,
power?
£400 for a PS4 that's still on.
I haven't got Poseidon's trident isn't there, I'm afraid, but I'll take the trident anyway. Let's go for we'll go for Aspect of Hades.
Ah, you shot it.
Not that I really know what I'm watching with this.
Oh, with Hades.
Yeah.
My keepsakes.
I should probably start leveling up some of these stakes. I need to get all of these to 3-star eventually. Yeah, for Dionysus. Wine's nice.
Might help.
That's it. I'm trying to do this to unlock a statue. I remember. I have to beat this game with loads of restrictions on.
Hello there, Dionysus.
Now, Zagreus, I'm certain everything is going fine.
Okay, quick check, there's no fishing here, there is not.
Hang on, what? Ultra limited edition Dead Space, $2,500.
Wow. But then.
Now let's be
Oh,
reasonable.
damn it.
That is one you can still get, isn't it?
You can get the game fine, but you can't get the limited edition stuff.
Took a bite out of me there.
Hammer. I need to get some health.
Daedalus power.
Original Luigi's Mansion, $2,500. What? What's that about Steam sales and Sniper Elite?
Yeah, Sniper Elite franchise, like 90% off. I don't think you're buying it.
Oh, Sniper Elite's great!
I played all the zombie ones down there. What I'd really go for. So they've made anything else.
Rebellion, isn't it? So they make what was it called? Vanquish. That was them, wasn't it?
Gemstones.
Have a look in a sec. Just watching some kill cam trailer action.
Yeah, we've played through quite a lot of. In fact, it's actually on my stream history. Is some of the Nazi zombie games.
Alien vs Predator and Judge Dredd. Strange Breed, I've heard that one. It's just all Sniper Elite.
That's good.
How much gold do I have? 80, no, for a shot.
Going in.
Hopefully I didn't just die there. I'm good.
I find that it's difficult maintaining my connection with many consciousnesses, such as yours and that of the goddess Nyx.
Alright, Doomstone.
Game is definitely too busy for me to play.
To be fair, it's actually normally a bit less busy. It's just that I've got it on quite a high difficulty.
I made mistakes raising your mother.
There you go. Nice attack. I think it's keys give me health.
Yeah, I'll have to check in when I'm around to do the Yakuza one. I'll give that a go.
Boy there.
Well, it'll probably be tomorrow if I do.
Oh, you know. Sure.
But probably like during the day because
Or doing the prep.
yeah, it'll be during the day if I do because I'll be doing D&D later on. So
Good.
Yeah.
you'll probably not be watching at the time I'm doing it.
Nah. Well.
You'd tell me if anything was on. Brilliant. Look how happy he is.
Look how happy Baldy is. One of my cats is just coming through the window to say hi, so you have to excuse me being a bit distracted.
I was just watching a Cyberpunk clip featuring the cat, so I've no idea where that sound just came from then.
The cat's not me. Like, well, at least if she did meow, I didn't hear it with my headphones on, so. Who you daft cat?
I'm getting ganked.
There.
Right, I'm gonna scoot anyway.
Yeah, there
Fairly
is, man.
productive so far. My unemployment's not staying in bed all day. Let's keep it up.
It's not that it's not my fighting style, it's just I haven't played this game in so long that I'm forgetting how to play it.
Whatever, let's try it.
Adios. Have
Adios,
fun.
dude.
Coffers are not yours for pillaging. Every time.
Peace and quiet.
I used to be quick, so I've only got 2 minutes 30 left before I need to end this level. End this world, I should say.
More coming. take this one.
Boss fight, I think. Yeah.
Blast.
28 seconds left there. Jeez. I'll get another 9 minutes.
On my authority.
Oh god, do I have to tell this to leave? No, okay.
Which to choose? Okay. I needed one of those. Till next time, Tartarus.
Right, hopefully I'll do a little bit better in this one, we'll see.
Into the abyss.
In the name of Hades.
More special damage, I'll take that. That's good. I want this one.
Good to be back here.
Who's there? Hey, everybody.
Hey, she is back, and yes, it is.
Well, that's a relief. Here you go.
Oh, that's good. Bye now.
Smooth sailing.
But yeah, I'm playing this at well above the difficulty I should be playing it on.
Over here. That's what you get.
I'm probably about to lose this one. I forgot how annoying lava can be. Yeah.
Meg, help.
Got your message.
Yeah, dead. I'm starting to practice with this. What should I play instead? I'm now wide awake. So.
Ugh.
Why, you look like someone who just got beaten silly by a dirty skeleton. Beaten well beyond the brink of death, I ought to say. And sure enough, according to my list, you did. Those bloodless sure are tough.
Right.
You're such a good boy, aren't you, Cerberus? Yes, you are. Guarded the place while I...
The ever-vigilant and terrifying Cerberus.
I love the narrator for this. It's just, it's such a nice touch. All of the games by this developer are cool, like in that sort of way.
But I was
I shared in that particular concern. And yes, it is good.
Zagreus.
Zagreus.
Oh, hi. Looks like we've both been keep.
The realm is strong.
See, I've kind of done most of the group stuff. It is a similar sort of thing. I think this developer did it first with oh, what game was it? Bastion? I think Bastion. Okay, which gun? Which weapon? Sorry. I get a bonus if I use the shield for this run. I'm quite good with Excalibur, or I was quite good with Excalibur. This is Lucifer's gun. King Arthur's Excalibur. I remember this one. I think it's from Indian mythology and Archer. Oh, what's his name? The one who fights Grendel. Not Balder. What's his name? Anyway, which weapon do you fancy? I'll try to unlock this final statue here.
I'll have to survive the worst the underworld has to offer before I can open this.
Be right back.
Go for Excalibur. I'm pretty decent with it, and I need it for this horrible, horrible thing.
I'm asking for it.
Hopefully I'll do better this time. We'll see.
My reward.
You know, Lycan, I had misunderstood that Nyx was your mother. But Persephone.
Kill or be killed.
Just need to get used to the thing again. I think I'm alright for it.
Delicious.
Beowulf, that's his name. Yeah, Beowulf shield.
Don't come back. Nyx's power.
Yeah, if I can do this without taking any damage, I get a free item. Otherwise, I get 1 HP.
They won't so much as scratch me.
But failed.
Too slow.
Oh, that's it.
Beowulf's front door.
do that.
Thought you could re-roll this, but I can't remember how. This is like a mini boss.
Oh, you. See you next time, I'm sure.
I brought some hunting gear for you to try. If you could give.
Perfect. Great.
Come on. Looks like a knucklehead.
Basic generic fish again. Please. Ow! I ran into heads. It's actually a drop. Let's use my heavy attack more. Shot. Oh, I'm just shy.
Should help keep you going.
Not really up for fighting him on this difficulty.
Good morning, or when?
Ah, you never seemed.
And I could say the same.
Right, health.
Makes sense to me.
No, I'm going for darkness. It's not worth it. I've kind of already got all the darkness spent that I can spend.
Stand down or suffer. You shouldn't have crossed me.
Okay, another shot means the boss fight next.
Pleasure doing business. Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
You know I smelled your blood from 3 chambers away. Hope you saved some of it for me.
I've saved some of my blood, yes. Though I was.
Do I look like someone who doesn't mind, Trash God? Now, sisters! I'll kill you yet.
It's just not running into traps.
Oh, this is it.
You're dead.
I... Ow, hurt. It's been a while since I've died to the sisters. It shows how out of practice I am. When I was good, in inverted commas, at this game,
More Fury Sisters than I bargained
I think I played it for like 60 hours straight.
So, are you maintaining better contact now with Uncle Zeus, Uncle Poseidon?
I'm certain the superficial messages we have exchanged shall taper off with time. We have...
Wait, what do you mean for now?
I mean only that our family is prone to causing
But their family...
Pah.
I just don't know how I can ever repay you. For raising him. For everything.
I can remember feeling similar emotions at the time. However, it is quite unnecessary to give thanks to me this way.
Anybody would have lovingly raised my estranged son while keeping safe my secret, eventually orchestrating an elaborate plot to reunite him with
the whole
me,
plot with this?
so that I might someday return to have a nectar with them in the lounge.
The whole plot of this game comes about from the fact that Zagreus hears the narrator say Nyx isn't his real mother. That's the whole premise of the game. Zagreus overhears the narrator, and then it starts the whole plot.
Precisely, yes.
It's amused me.
Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
What have you got for sale? It's well worth it, 100 gems for one of them.
Fair trade. Here are the gems.
I bought everything in the thing. Got a lot of stuff to buy still, clearly. Time is it? 10:30? What would I play if I'd stop game now?
Oh, hi! Just in the middle.
Let me see here.
See, I've done a lot of clears of this. I'm not completely inept. I'm just...
Hammer records. Together we can achieve anything my father wants. Never seen anyone drink this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy? Darkness, give me strength. Maybe this one.
Ain't bad.
I give this one more try. Oh no, I don't want to go up there. This one more try. If I don't play it this time, I'll probably stop for the night.
Lady Athena.
fast.
A shield of light. Surprise.
Ideally, I'd like to get weapon upgrades because some of the ones with the bow are really strong.
Numbskulls.
Around, okay?
I'll make every strike count.
As we fight a mini boss here, it'll be game on again.
Come try to sneak. Megara?
If you do ever get the opportunity to spend some time up...
What a surprise.
Hello, sir.
Glad you made it all. Good idea.
Cheers, mate.
Stop by again sometime.
There. Mega up.
You called?
Oops.
Thanks.
No good.
Oh, damn it, jumped the gun. Which means that was probably the one rare on.
I can use this. Crushed. Don't keep me waiting. Could be good. Thank the gods.
Right, so just kind of keep pushing through.
I should go. Check the old well. Just what I need.
This is the boss fight one. Yeah.
The power of the gods.
There's a couple of boosts that are really
Back,
nice,
ladies.
but we can sing one. Well, I got her at least, but that was messy. Seven seconds I had left.
Keepsakes hold power.
I can't remember who gave me that one. I think it's Hypnos. I haven't done my relationship with him. Done everyone else apart from Stephanie.
Should help. I'll pay for that. So much for Tartarus.
So we got Tartarus, then we got what is this one called?
This heat.
Asphodel. Then we have the area where the heroes are.
Think I got one. Slarbug.
Coins. Only coins, okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this run.
There.
Let's go for Palm. Elysium, that's it. You go to the Elysium Fields third. I'm not used to this with the short range.
Delicious. Powered up. Next island.
controller's doing that thing it's doing again. Right, so fighting a mini boss here. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, it's the Witch's Coven.
Get back.
Well, I, for one, had a lovely time.
Oh, was that the only exit? Or was there another one? Only exit? Okay.
It doesn't work right now.
I think this is the boss fight one. I just need to buy healing and hope I got enough.
Why not?
Yeah, this is the boss fight against the Bone Hydra. Lenny.
We'll have to catch up some other time, Lerny, as I'm in a bit of a rush.
I survived to ages with no health there, but couldn't quite pull it off.
That Lerny. Ah.
Turns out there's still an awful lot to do.
Day to day, how can you even tell it's a day?
Well, that was just a guess now that you mention it. In any case, forgive...
Never. Kidding, of course. Here's the catch of the day. Seems fair enough.
Yeah, it's just a matter of practice, and I don't have any. But I think that seems like a good place to stop the stream for tonight. So thank you for watching. Hopefully tomorrow, if I can get the prep and stuff, if I can get the prep sorted, I'll give the Yakuza 0 speedrun a try. I'll just leave you a little bit of the Hades soundtrack, and then we'll finish. So, thank you for watching.